But in sequential 3, he has created his own business. So, in addition to being an academic graduate, to having worked at prestigious institutions, he has created his own firm. And I will tell you more about it, but so far he has been relatively successful. Things are growing according to plan, even better. And hopefully he will give some of you the desire to create, to shape your own work. It may be creating your own company, it may be joining with a few others, a small team. It may be doing that much later after a first experience in large institutions. I think business school should be there also to help people develop their entrepreneurial spirit. Not everyone is made to be an entrepreneur. But it's a shame that for those of us who could be entrepreneurs, could really enjoy having successes and failures, that we wouldn't do it because we just go for the easy corporate career. So I let Gauthier introduce himself. He will present maybe a bit, and you can raise your hand anytime to ask questions. I give the floor to
Okay, thank you very much, Daniel. We've known each other, Mark and I, for quite a long time. I'm very happy to actually
Tell me when you want me to press it.
I'm very happy to be here. I think it's important for students to have a main avatar that come, share, and try to pass on the flame so that we actually make a successful team altogether. Anyway, I do finance, okay? I do actually more specifically corporate finance. I mean, given it's a small group, I mean, we can set up an agenda, but we can also interact together. Do you want me to discuss what I have done from in order to get recruited in a bank, in a big bank, what I have done in the bank, or what I have done as well to leave the bank and do something else? That's what it is. And or advice, or do you want me to introduce my company? Like, because if you remember the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, at the end of this meeting, there'll be 3 girls coming with me. Do you remember that? That was when you take things. Catch me, you can. Well, so what do you prefer? Do you want me to start career experience? Okay. Well, I graduated in 2004. I started with an internship at Deutsche Bank. My internship was actually random. I applied at that time at Deutsche Bank because I really wanted to get a job in Germany, because I had spent 6 months in Germany and I thought that my Erasmus exchange program was actually not enough to speak fluently German. And it's a very funny experience. I was actually at that type of meeting, and there was a guy from Deutsche Bank. He was called Vice President. It was very important for me. Vice President of Deutsche Bank. So I came to him at the end of the meeting, and I said, okay, I would really enjoy if you could place my CV somewhere in your company and stuff. I was really thinking that the guy was the owner of Deutsche Bank. And at the end of the day, I got interviewed there, I got a job, and I discovered that the guy was probably 5 years experience. VP is the first title after analyst and associate. Anyway, doesn't matter where you start in the finance world, it's important to start there. Meaning, if you start in a very big company, you are in a good department of that specific bank, that's good. So I started in global equity derivatives, meaning that I was actually doing trading and structuring and sales for equity derivatives products for the German market, like 360 degrees from what I do now. But I got educated inside using the graduate program. That's the most important. My advice is do not go for M&A position at the top 50 firm when you have a graduate program at the top 5 firm. Okay? Select the right name rather than the right service. You can always change, redirect yourself in first advice. Second advice, select the right team. You will see that the turnover in banking is so important that you can actually, within a period of 3 years, move all your team around. That means that, for me, it happened twice. At Deutsche Bank, I stayed in my last department for 8 months. Within 8 months, without crisis, the team completely changed. Like there was a team of 6 or 7 people. They all left. Like one got fired, the other moved, the other retired, whatever, but they all left. So never think at the start of your career that you're going to stay with the people you actually are currently working with. This may happen, although I suggest that you go for a bank where you feel you can grow or you feel you have seen many people you like. Because more important than working with one person is working with an environment which is going to have you, make you happy and have you grow your core skills. Okay? First advice is still there is a difference between corporate finance and trading, sales, global markets. That's kind of 2 separate types of businesses. I have done both, okay? And there is a third and fourth, which are risk management, which is different, which I will not comment because I don't know that part. And there is a fourth, which is asset management, which I have not done, so I will not discuss that today. So basically, let's say you have you apply, you have 2 sets of banks where one is offering you a corporate finance M&A type of graduate program, the other one is offering you a global market. That's really the choice. Okay, you have on the one hand the tiger, on the other hand the big fat guys with the big watches in front of their screens doing trading. Completely different type of thing. So that means, in my view, that that you need to be prepared to somehow know where you want to go, what you want to do. Okay. When you apply, be pushy, offensive, even aggressive. Aggressivity in banking pays. Always. If the first guy you have contacted doesn't contact you, go for his boss. If his boss hasn't contacted you, go for the boss above until you have reached someone who actually replies. Okay? Never stop contacting people because that's what we do in banking. To close clients, we have to contact them 50 times. They will never reply, and you continue. You pass your tribe behind you, and you continue to call the guys until you get where you want to go. That's very important. The other thing what is very important is to actually be clever and intelligent when you are debating about something which you are supposed to know. If you don't know, say I don't know. Don't try to push it, because that is the worst thing, and actually we can see that very quickly. Okay, that's the other one. Fourth thing, go abroad. Flee from. And probably flee London as well. France is a country with lots of sclerosis. You have people which